mesh gearbox. We know that gearbox are mainly of three types: sliding mesh gearbox, constant mesh gearbox, and synchromesh gearbox. Now let's discuss the constant mesh gearbox in detail. Constant mesh gearbox constitutes of an input shaft, lay shaft, and an output shaft. The input or clutch shaft has a helical gear attached to its end known as clutch gear. This clutch gear is constantly meshed with a helical gear on the lay shaft. Other than these gears, several other helical gears of different sizes are provided on the lay shaft and the splined output shaft. The gears on the lay shaft are fixed in such a way that whenever the lay shaft rotates, the gear rotates, whereas the gears on the splined output shaft are mounted on bearings, so that they can rotate independently of the output shaft. Each output shaft gear also has teeth on one of its side faces. Each of these output shaft gears are constantly meshed with one of the lay shaft gears to form a gear pair. And each gear pair represents one gear that the driver selects. Sliding dog clutches are also provided on the output shaft to select the driving gear for transmitting the power to the output shaft. These dog clutches are mounted in such a way that they can't rotate independently, but can slide on the splined output shaft. Now let's understand its working. The power from the engine gets transmitted to the clutch gear through the clutch shaft. The clutch gear, being in mesh with the lay shaft gear, starts rotating the lay shaft. This in turn rotates all the different size gears on the lay shaft at same RPM. As a result, all the gears on the output shaft start rotating. These gears rotate with different RPM according to their sizes. Now, with the help of a selector mechanism, the dog clutch is slid and meshed with the desired driving gear. This driving gear then rotates the dog clutch as well as the output shaft, thus providing the required speed. For the smooth engagement of the dog clutches, it is necessary that the speed of the output shaft gear is equal to the speed of sliding dog clutch. This is achieved